Get comfortable. No, I'm serious. Get comfortable. You deserve everything you have right now. You don't need to work any harder. Just get comfortable. Kick your feet up. Relax. You've already made it. Why are you working so hard? Just relax. You've got the success. You made it to the school. You got the interview. You're probably going to do well in the interview. Just relax. You passed the exam. You got into the degree. You got the ATAR. Relax. Kick your feet up. You deserve it. Get comfortable. You've worked so hard. You deserve to get the fruits of your labor, right? And like when you have more goals, all that type of stuff, it's not going to make you happy chasing goals. Because when you reach one, you climb the mountain. Oh, would you look at it as another mountain? So get comfortable, relax, slow down. Why are you running so hard? Why are you working so hard? Just relax. Slow down. Get comfortable. There's this really interesting quote that I told one of my friends, and I think I misremembered it, but it was more powerful when I told them about this. And it was, when you're working towards something, people ask you why you're working so hard. And when you achieve the thing, people will ask you why you're still working so hard. What I want you to understand is that when you're pushing towards something, when you're striving towards anything in life or academics or whatever business venture and stuff that you're doing, you will try and find another mountain. That's how it works. That's how the mind works. Have you ever heard of this idea called the hedonic treadmill? If you haven't, I'll just explain it to you. Effectively, it's the idea that the human consciousness, the human mind will always just adapt to whatever is there. So if you're someone who, gets an immense amount of pleasure from doing one thing, let's say you really, really enjoy conversing with somebody, right? And you really enjoy the conversations. Eventually you will get used to that, and that will not give you the same level of satisfaction. And so you need to go up a little bit further. And then that'll become your new norm. And then you'll go up a little bit further. We always regress towards the mean, right? So even these exceptional circumstances that we have, this could be a cool trip that we take with family and friends. This could be an achievement that we have. Eventually that'll just regress back to the norm, right? And that'll become the new standard that we set ourselves. And so this idea is that we're constantly chasing this high, this pleasure. And it's very sad for a lot of people because it shows the idea that, yeah, the goals don't matter. So the idea then is, well, if the goals don't matter, just get comfortable, enjoy what you have right now, be satisfied. That never sat right with me because whenever I look at top achievers and high achievers, it's always this weird thing that happens, which is they can't imagine doing anything else other than chase after the thing that they're working towards. So let me rephrase this. In other words, they don't enjoy the summit. They don't enjoy the goal. That's just a side effect of them working so hard. And what they really enjoy is the climb. They enjoy the long nights. They enjoy the training. They find it way more pleasurable than the moment itself. And this is why you see people who get incredible achievements like gold medals in the Olympics and stuff like that, they fall into a state of depression. This is why you have so many valedictorian speeches say, yeah, I got all the way up here, but it really wasn't worth it, and I wish that I hung out with my friends more. It's like they were chasing the goal itself rather than enjoying the process. And you never hear from the people who enjoy the process because they've gotten the goal, but they're still working. And don't have time to tell you about how incredible their life is when they're working towards something. So they never get comfortable because for them, the pleasure is the work. The fun stuff is the work. And the goals they achieve is just a side effect of that. The best story I can tell you is to imagine two people. One person is obsessed over the medal, the achievement, the status of the act. This could be becoming a doctor, this could be becoming a surgeon, this could be getting a medal, this could be getting some kind of achievement, getting a place in the school, whatever it is. Whereas the second person is someone who just enjoys the work. They don't really care if they become a top surgeon, but they just enjoy learning about medicine. They enjoy learning about surgery. They enjoy all the nuances behind that. They enjoy the climb, not the summit. You need to understand that the moment of arrival is basically just 1% of everything else. That's why it feels hollow. Because 99% of the time is in that unfortunate, tough, ridiculously hard climb. You shouldn't get comfortable. You shouldn't enjoy the fruits of your labor. Because if that's the mindset you have, then you're chasing that 1%, that goal. Life happens in the 99%. Life happens through the trek. It happens in the climb. And if you can learn to enjoy that process, if you can learn to enjoy the suffering, if you can learn to enjoy the pleasure of the work, and you can apply that into other branches of your life, then you will be in a much stronger position than everyone else, and no one will be able to beat you. Let me say this again. If you enjoy the work, not the outcome, but you enjoy the work, eventually the universe, the world will accept the fact that you are unstoppable in this thing, and there's nothing anyone can do to take you away, strip you away from the work, because you enjoy that. That's the thing that drives you. I want you to understand that getting comfortable, enjoying the fruits of your labor is not something that you should chase for. Because that implies that you're only chasing the goal itself, and that is the metric of success you should have. That's a very sad reality, and it'll cause you more trouble than it does pleasure. So enjoy the climb, enjoy the process. Don't get comfortable, because that'll be the end of you. Learn to enjoy the mud, the suffering, the climb itself, the trek, the journey. Find pleasurable moments in that. Learn who you are, fight with your own mind. And then, only then, will you be able to push further and achieve more than you've ever had before. That's it. That's the video. You know the drill by now. Don't like, don't comment, don't sub. Log off and do something else now. See ya.